What up? How's everybody doing? I know it's been a minute. I saw this movie today and had to talk about it. I go in here. Y'all know it's still what it is. Even worse now because I haven't gone live in a long time. So I forget everything. Go here. Touch this here. Okay. And you know what? Wait. Okay. I, Wait, I'm sorry, y'all. I am so sorry. I mean, my bad. Shit. I swear I'm touching all the wrong buttons. Alright, go here. I didn't do any research on this either. I just saw it today and was like, I'm about to talk about it. But before I do, I just wanted to say, yeah, it's been a minute since I've been here. I'm still doing my thing. I just, you know, had to fall back a little bit for, personal reasons and YouTube reasons. Y'all are wilding on this app. Too much. Doing the most. Why am I touching the wrong thing every time? Got it. Man. Alright. That's all I wanted to do. Okay. Now, like I said, I didn't even do any research. So I'm going to go right now and re-Google to you. And I know that's rude because you could do it yourself. But you always could have anyway. Boom. Okay. So the particulars regarding this movie, Sisu, is rated R. It's from 2022. It's labeled an action war movie. You can watch it. Hold on. You can find it on hardly anywhere. Oh, YouTube, Google Play, and Amazon Prime. The cast. Who, you know what, man? I ain't even gonna try to pronounce these names. This movie is Finnish, from Finland. Listen. There's a dude named Jorma, a chick named the chick Mimosa, and then there's a guy named Jack. I can actually pronounce his name. The rest, I'm not even gonna try. I don't even. Come on now. Why y'all trying to do me like that? Like, come on now. Okay. It got a 6.9 out of 10 on IMDb. Really? That's pretty low. 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. 88% was audience, from the audience. So I think that's all the particulars that I normally do. I told y'all where you can watch it. I told you what it was rated. Oh, the director. The director was a man named Jamari Helander. Jamari Helander. I looked him up. I'm not familiar with any of the things that he's done. But then again, this is a Finnish movie, and I don't live in Finland. So he's a Finland guy. I was reading this little thing about it, and it said that they gave them their budget was 6.5 million for this movie. I think that's a lot. Here, go here, touch this. Go here. Pow. Alright. Oh man, I'm the only one here. Top messages. It's just me talking to me? Well, damn it, I could have stayed at home. That's whack. I'll wait. Just for a couple minutes. I can always delete this me talking to myself on the internet. That's fucking crazy. Let me go here. Oh, okay. What the hell? Yeah, so anyway, I've been chilling. I a lot going on in my personal life. Not anything like life altering. I just been preoccupied with my space. We'll put it that way. I've been preoccupied with my space, and then the shit I see on YouTube, man, it just really is. I want to with my channel. I want to do so many things. One of those things was, I wanted to cam up. I want to cam up. I think that it will make it more personal to engage with people if they can see my face, right? I like when I see other people's lives or, channels. I like it when they show their faces. It's definitely more engaging. Not that I don't still show up for the people that don't cam up, but I'm saying I just, but with the things that are happening on this application, oh, good Lord, I can handle a good, a good ribbon. I ain't worried about that. A good little, talking shit, little roast. But man, these bitches are crazy. They're wildin'. These bitches are wildin'. These bitches are wildin'. And just so you know, all bitches ain't just women. I'm just saying. So I was up earlier and I was talking to my friend, and he told me this place where I can go watch this movie that we're talking about today. Well, I'm talking about today. It's called Sisu. I've been wanting to see it. I saw the trailer a while ago. It looked really good, but I couldn't find it anywhere. And then the places that I could find it, I'm not paying just to watch one movie. Sorry, I'm not. I'm cheap that way. So I found a little, little underground, under the radar, just a little stinky, freaky way to watch it. Watched it. Oh my God. Love, love, love this movie. If you like action movies, holy shit, you gotta watch. Even if you don't like action movies, you have got to watch this movie. I couldn't stop watching it. I loved it from beginning to end. It's getting 3 cookies as soon as I put them in the chat. Listen. There were a couple of scenes that were unbelievable. Like, it was like, no one could come back. Like, you can't come back from that, sir. Not even your badass. But it was still good anyway. Like, it was a really good movie. Really puts there were a couple of scenes that, to me, they were kind of dry. Like, they were too long. Like, they could have shortened it. Oh, but I love this movie. The action is great. This dude, so the word Sisu in Finnish, they say in the movie, they say at the beginning of the movie too, but they also talk about it in the actual movie, that word Sisu itself is, you can't translate it in the English language. So in order for them to make us understand what Sisu means, they said it is like like a dark, oh shit, I forgot the words they use. Dark desire, or what's the one they say? Willpower, I guess, would be the best way. I think that's what they said. A dark willpower to never give up. To never give up. Let me tell you, this man, he got shot so many times in this movie. He was hung in this movie. He was drowned in this movie. He was set on fire. This man never died. He was stepped on landmines. He was under the water for too long. Let me tell you, this was one of my favorite scenes in this flick. So the movie takes place in 1945 with the Nazis, over there. And this man, don't give me the line about what his name was, the main character, because I'm just going to call him Hank. I'm sorry. It was like a name I'll never be able to pronounce. Y'all know I suck. Shit. So Hank, he's like, he was in the war, and he was a soldier, and he had enough of that shit, and so he tapped the fuck out. And he was minding his own business, with him and his dog and his horse. He lived in like a teepee right next to the stream, living off the land, all right? Minding his own business. He's digging. You don't know why he's digging. They keep showing him digging. He's digging for gold. He finds some gold. He's happy as shit. He puts the gold in his bag, gets on his horse, and he's on his way. About to cash in this gold. Hell yeah. Runs across some Nazi tank people Soldiers, soldiers. Hey, Sunflower, how you doing? Some Nazi dudes who are like eyeing him up, and so now the movie is all about the gold, the bag of gold he's got. He wants his fucking gold, and the Nazi dudes want they want his gold also, but they want to murder him too because he's just killing all their soldiers along the way. Great scenes like knife through the head, big machete through the head, legs flying in the air from landmines. Like really, really great scenes. But there's this one scene, which is it's just to me it was the best scene in the movie. Well, one of the best scenes in the movie. He is running from them. They're shooting at him. They have a tank, and then they have men chasing him. And he's got the gold, and they're chasing him they're chasing after him. He's using some of their soldiers as armor. Like he'll just throw a dead Nazi that he done killed, on his back, and just get to running, using him as a shield. Right. So he gets to this little lake. I don't think it was an ocean. I think it was a lake, and because it was dark, and he dives in this shit. So they're shooting at him. And they're like, all right, stop shooting. They're like, you know what? We ain't got to keep shooting. I mean, the dude's going to have to fucking come up for air at some point. We'll just wait. So he comes up for air, and they shoot at him. I think they shot him like they grazed his shoulder or something. And he goes back down, and you see some blood come up, and the main Nazi guy goes, all right, go in there and get the damn gold. So he goes in there to get the damn gold, only Hank ain't really dead. Hank's at the bottom. Hank kills snatches this soldier down into the water, cuts his throat, and then breathes his air out of his lungs. Oh my God. He straight up killed this dude and stole his air out of his lungs. I love this movie. If you like action, it's not too much war, because y'all know I don't like too many war flicks. They don't have too many, there's no like actual war going on. It's just some soldiers chasing this dude. The some of the scenes are just great. If y'all like action, if you ain't got a problem with Nazi tanks and references to that whole thing, you got to check this movie out. It's so good, and it's I saw it the way I saw it. Thugs got to watch movies too now. Okay, shit. Y'all see they broke me down to my socks. Y'all see my StreamYard is just, you see the duck? They broke me down to my socks. No, I stopped because yeah. They broke me down to my socks, Sunflower. I got no banners. I got no background. But it was because I canceled my thing because I wasn't going to be using it for a while. So they weren't going to keep getting my little $25. I need my $25. Shit. It was a good movie. I really wish that, you guys watch it. I know I popped this up on you. I was hoping that maybe someone would show up that actually saw it. But I recommend you watch this movie. Like I said, you can watch it on YouTube. It was Google Play and Amazon Prime. Or you can watch it the way I watched it on your laptop. Holy shit. So I'm on this illegal movie site, right? Serpent. Came across Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Want to see it so bad. I want to see this movie so bad. I want to see it so bad. So I loaded up, and then my experience with these kinds of sites, you kind of want to pause your shit and let it play for a second while you go, I don't know, do dishes or make yourself a little snacky snack, and then come and hit play, and then it won't buffer, right? So that's what I did. Put the little thing on there, I'm fucking around, la 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 la, get excited, I can't wait to see this fucking movie. Hey, Mr. Mo, how you doing? Put it on, I got the headphones on and shit, so I don't hear don't fuck with me. I got the ready? Man, so the stupid audio in the movie was on like a 10-second delay. No, that's not the right word. A 10-second like duplicate. So you'd be like, hey guys, how you doing? Da 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 da. Hey guys, how you doing? Da 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 da. Like it was I couldn't watch it. I was so angry. But the search continues. The search continues, Mo. I'm all right. You know, I was just tapping in on over here. I haven't been live in a long time. I was going to never do it again, but then I didn't. I wasn't sure. You know, I was up in the air, man. I was all over the place. I know that I want to do this, and I'm going to do it. I have some personal shit going on, you know, but I just was tapping in. I saw this movie today. Felt like it was worthy of a talk. I promise you, Miss Mo, if you haven't seen this movie, and you get a chance to see this movie, see this fucking movie. It's so good! Oh my god, it was really good. It was 3 cookies. That's my rating system here, Mo. It's 3 cookies. If you like a movie, you can give it 1, 2, 3 cookies. And if you don't, well, you give it the goddamn finger. This was a good one. I really liked it. And then, you know, these hoes on this app are crazy as fuck. Just like, what are you bitches doing? Like, are you serious right now? Like, do better. Do better. Shit. My laptop, Nightfall? I don't know what that is. Nightfall. See, a bitch don't be knowing everything. You know, I know some shit. I know that I want to. I was painting my room. Was one of the big things I was doing while I've been away. I know most people are like, "Damn, bitch, you still painting your room?" Yeah, I am. Y'all know I have neuropathy, and I'm not ashamed to talk about it. I've talked about it before, so it limits my ability to do certain things. Plus, I got this is do it yourself, so I got these kids schedules. Who's gonna be where, when, what? I had all the paint and shit sitting in the corner forever. So finally, Miss Mo, finally, we're done. I'm done. We're done. I'm finally fucking done. Couple of little yang-yang-yangs, but I'm done. Whew. But, you know what it did, Mo? It sparked up this desire to paint shit in me that I did not know existed. Mo, when I tell you I've been painting everything, bitch, I have been painting everything. I'm talking about, listen, bitch. It started off with just the silliest shit, and now I've escalated, bro. It's out of control. My latest venture, well, I'm not done. I'm in the process of, my television in my room is held up on either side of the TV is held up by cinder blocks. I like that look. I think it looks good. So I cleaned them up real good, and I fucking painted my cinder blocks. They look amazing. But I didn't stop there because, when you get the bug, girl, when you get the bug. So my one cinder block, it's this like sea foam kind of green. I kind of made the color myself. I just kept adding white and blue, and it turned into this cool, it's not baby blue, it's more like a sea foam. Boom. And so the one over here, I didn't have enough paint to cover it. So I was trying to match the color, but I couldn't. It was off. It wasn't the same. So I was like, fuck it, they're going to be different. This one. So this one, the paint, I was over it, and so I just painted it, and it just kind of came out this weird silvery kind of lavender I do not like. So, guess what I got, Miss Mo? Oh, wait, Miss Mo's talking some good shit. I wasn't even reading the chat. I'm sorry. I was... Girl, when I get going, if I read the chat, I'll forget what the hell I was talking about. It's about these money experience, town, eat folks. Okay. They don't have a certain rock. Okay. Artsy. Okay. Artsy. Miss Mo, my daughter, went to the store the other day, and she's always shopping it up. She shops with a fist. Girl, don't even get me started on her add to cart. Okay? But anyway, she found this the little area in the store where it's the summer shit. Get an umbrella and bathing suits, suntan lotion, that area in the store. And she saw some beach towels. So she thought that because she knows I want to incorporate blue and black in my room, the beach towel is different shades of blue, different stripes. It's these stripes. Fucking sweet. Open it up. Ugh. It's not a beach towel. Well, It is a beach towel, but it's a beach towel lawn chair. So it's got a back to it that hooks onto the back of a lawn chair, and it's got pockets that go down the side. Miss Mo, I am about to take this fucking towel apart, and I'm about to hot glue this shit to my cinder blocks, my cinder block. Huh. I am about to hot glue a fucking beach towel to my cinder block. It's gonna go good with the seafoam of the cinder. Girl, I might post a pic. It's gonna look so fly, Miss Mo. I swear to God, it's gonna look so fly. I've done a lot of little shit. Oh shit, y'all heard that? Good Lord, it is not. Well, it is June. Okay, they start with the fireworks around this time in Cleveland. In Cleveland, the 4th of July starts in fucking June with the M9 millions and all the fireworks and shit. Girl, I done painted a table, a bench, hella little fake plants and knickknacks and shit to sit in the window, and I have this really tall dresser. I done painted that. I done painted the back of my door. Whole kinds of weird shit. All my outlets don't match. They're all weird. One's got polka dots. One's got flowers. Girl, it's going to look like Pee-wee's Playhouse in this bitch when I'm done. I love it, Mo. You were talking the other day about home ownership, and I was telling you in your chat that I'm 52, and that I just bought my house 4 years ago, and it's a fixer-upper, so that's what the fuck we're doing. We're fixing her upper. There's no time limit. You fix her when the fuck you do what you got. You do what you can when you got it. Girl, wait, my back. I'm sorry. I've been in the yard, Miss Mo. Not only did I, do some shit in my room that I've never been able to do before because I've always been a renter and I always had to get permission. Can I put a nail in your fucking wall? Can I pull this rug up? Can I knock this wall down? They're not going to let you do all that shit. But this is mine. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do with it. So I painted my walls fucking pink and burgundy. And I got flower trim border all around the bottom of my shit instead of the traditional just like baseboards. I got flower trim all around my shit. None of my outlets match. I fucking love it. My son and I painted and my daughter, painted the back of the door. You know how you have just a traditional door, metal door, with those built-in divots that are squares and long rectangles? We painted those shits to match the room. We're painting the ceiling. There's this beam. I'm painting it burgundy. Girl, Pee-wee's Playhouse. But I've been getting in my yard the past couple of weeks, getting that shit together. Miss Mo, guess what I found in my yard? I told y'all I ain't really been, doing too much fixer-uppering until recently. Miss Mo, we were in the yard. We're whacking weeds. We're raking helicopters. I fucking hate those things. We're raking helicopters. We're whacking weeds. We're chopping down trees. Miss Mo, I found a whole graveyard of cinder blocks, girl. A graveyard of cinder blocks. Let me tell you something. I'm about to paint the fuck out of these cinder blocks. I don't know why. I don't know what color. I don't know where they're going to go. I might start a goddamn business of painting cinder blocks around this bitch. But I promise you, I'm about to start painting the fuck out of these cinder blocks. My kids are like, come on, man. Well, my daughter, she encourages. My daughter's like, yes, paint all the things, paint everything, go. But my son is like, oh, bitch, like, there's nothing left to paint. What's up, big O? There's always shit to paint. Girl, I might start a business. I'm going to figure out how to paint something. Oh, I painted my penny jar. It's cute as fuck. Thank you very much. I made this little box to put fake flowers in. It looks dope. Thank you very much. How you been doing, Big O? I heard some things about you, Big O, on these YouTube streets. I heard that shit earlier today, Big O. What you got going on? I heard you're an op. Word on the street is Big O's a fucking op. What's up, Big O? Here, let me get evidence that he was here. You see? Boom. Big O's an op. There's evidence he was in my chat. That might make him even deeper in the op. Because I might be an op to someone. I don't know why, but I might be a Big O. And now you're dealing with me. You was already an op when you came over here. Now you're like double op. And I'm white? Oh, player. What the fuck you doing with your life? I heard that shit. I was like, Big O's a what? He said, op. How can he be an op? Big O ain't an op. An op to who? An op to who? What you think about these ladies wilding out, Big O? What you think about it? Hey, Wes Adams, how are you? Did you see this movie? Did either one of y'all see this movie? Morena, did anyone see this movie? Sisu? I know that it's not, like, probably wouldn't be in a lot of people's wheelhouse because it's a foreign flick. But it was in English. It's in English. So that was good. It's good. Morena, Wes Adams, Big O. If you haven't seen this movie, please go see this movie. Or, well, there, I told y'all earlier, I know y'all are late to the stream, but whatever. You can see it you can pay for it on YouTube, Google Play, or Amazon Prime. Or you can watch it the way I watched it, in a not so lawful manner. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Great fucking movie. From beginning to end, great action. Morena, it's so good. Yeah, Morena, you know, I'm working on it. This movie's so good, Big O. It's so good. If you like action, it was, and like I was saying earlier, it's not the normal action, because in America, all our action shit is high-speed chases, or, you know, cop chasing a guy, or, you know, it's just it's the same old regurgitated action shit. What's that shit called? Fast and the Furious, like car, like that kind of shit, like, or, you know, like, this movie is so good. The scenes in this movie are so. It had a Quentin Tarantino feel to it, and you know he's my favorite, so that might be kind of why I enjoyed it so much. Because you know he's my favorite, and it definitely had that vibe. But the film itself is Finnish, from Finland, and the director himself and all the actors and everyone are also, you know, from Finland. And I tried to pronounce their names earlier, ain't gonna do it. Not gonna set myself up that way before. I failed in the past, sounded like an asshat. If y'all want to know these people's names, Google the shit like I did. All right. Hey Quan, how you doing? So, if you haven't seen it, you got to see it. Great action. I can run it down a little bit again. I don't see why not. It's about it takes place in 1944. The Nazi thing is happening. War. I said thing like it was just a thing. You know that. Oh, you know that pesky Nazi thing. You know, back in 1944. Anyway, so this man, and again, I can't pronounce his name, so I'm going to call him Hank. Hank was a soldier. He's over it. He's an older man. He's done with the shit. He's chilling by a little stream with his dog and his horse. He's got a little tent. He's minding his own goddamn business. He's mining for gold. He comes across hella gold. I'm telling you, it has a Tarantino feel, even that glow. You remember in Pulp Fiction when they opened the briefcase and there was just like this glow on their face and you never know what's in the goddamn briefcase? Same shit, but they actually show the gold. This glow. He packs his bag filled with gold. He sets off to cash in the gold because fuck yeah, I'm about to retire and live my life with this gold. This man has very little lines in this movie. Like he doesn't talk much at all. A lot of grunting and yelling and screaming. But, you know, he meets some Nazis along the way. They want his gold. The chase begins, Big O. This man's trying to get away from these people with his gold. They're trying to kill this motherfucker and take his gold. These these Nazi soldiers with their tanks and their troops. And they got an airplane. They got all this shit. Guns. All he's got is a dog and a horse and a goddamn pick that he was digging in the dirt, mining with. Landmines. They shoot this dude. They drown this dude. They hang this dude. This dude won't die, Morena. They wind up getting his gold from him. He gets his shit back. The word Sisu, also, I was saying earlier, can't be translated. There's no English word for it, according to what there's. There might be. I didn't even, you know what? They might have been pulling my leg. But according to the movie, it's a dark desire to never quit, to never give up. So that's why it's called that. Because this dude, listen, they had this man hanging. They're like, hey, bitch, we finally got you. Give us the gold. Oh, bitch. They heard the legend of him. Like, look at the legend hanging from a pole. Ah. And they drove off. And his ass was hanging there, and he rocked his body sideways. And he wound up being able to stick himself. There was a post hanging out of the pole. And he wound up being able to stick it into his side so it relieved the the pressure from the rope. Then it was a whole thing. Yeah. But I was saying earlier, y'all, I'm telling you, one of the best scenes is when he's under that water. And they're shooting at him. Yeah, that's the best. He snatched that soldier down there, cut his throat, and straight up sucked the air out of his fucking lungs. Ow! That shit had me beating on my chest like I'm a dude around this bitch. I was in here like, fuck yeah! I love this is a good movie, y'all. And y'all know I don't like war shit, but there's not a lot of war going on, so. Hey man, if y'all can find a way to watch this, I recommend it. I gave it 3 cookies. I was trying to highlight it. That's what I forgot to do. Oh, well, I don't know where it went now. I ain't going back. Is it an Asian word? I don't even know what kind of word it is. But according to these motherfuckers, in Finnish, it means what the fuck I had said a minute ago. Yeah, I dipped off, y'all. I wasn't feeling this YouTube thing. After yesterday's events, I was right. Motherfuckers are crazy on this app. What's up, Night Queen? There's a lot going on out here, girl. I ain't gonna talk about this movie again. I already talked about it twice in a loop. I'm jumping out of the loop. It's a great fucking movie. Go check it out. I was trying to watch Guardians of the Galaxy 3, man. Oh, stupid illegal movie website. I'm gonna try again though. Oh, you didn't miss anything, Night Queen. I'm just coming back from a couple months hiatus. Has it been a couple months? It feels like it's been a couple months. I saw this movie today, and it inspired me to talk about it. I haven't seen a really good new movie in a while. Not worth me talking about. I liked it so much that I didn't even do my homework. I didn't even write shit down. My phone keeps tripping on this YouTube. It keeps kicking me out. Saying retry. What is the fucking problem? Yeah, but I'm back. I was saying earlier that I wanted to cam up because you know what, Marina? If I do separate myself from the BS, I won't have no channels left to watch. Honestly, I'll keep it real. And I won't even front when I say shit to you like I choose violence. Y'all be thinking I'm joking and shit. I'm not joking. Like, I grew up just in dysfunction. The shit I hear on YouTube every day, it be in the background playing while I'm doing my day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it's normal. It's like my living room on a Saturday. It's my backyard all summer. It's, if I open my window, that's what the fuck it sounds like. I just grew up listening to that shit. So hearing people roast or argue, that's beautiful. It's music. I love it. Loving it. I'll chime in from time to time. Y'all know I'm respectful as fuck for the most part. But some people, they're just going too far. There's a limit. Like, what are y'all doing right now? Like, there's a limit. There's a limit. And I'm not worried about nobody pulling up on me. Because I can't fight. I don't fight. And I won't fight. That's all I have to say about that. As far as, like, somebody calling CPS on me, you're a little bit late. Or, I don't know, doxing me. Okay. I really don't have anything to hide. And I want to cam up, and I really still intend on camming up. I'm working up the nerve. I want to do it sometime, in the next, I'm hoping, month. That I might just have to just force myself. Just, bitch, you're doing it. I think that if y'all see my face, not just y'all, but people, I know that for me, Marina, Night Queen, when I am watching, other people's videos, whether it's in this realm that we're in on a live streaming, or if it's a bigger, like Mr. Beast or some shit, I know I like seeing faces. It makes it more engaging. It makes it more entertaining. You definitely get a feel for the person better when you see their mannerisms when they move and laugh and smile and get mad, anything, cry, everything, all the emotions. Yay! I do. I just think it makes people more personable, and so I want to do that. And I ain't got no problem. I know as soon as I cam up, I already know. I could be draped in gold with a bleach blonde asshole and angel's wings, and someone would still find a fucking problem. So I already know. You know what I'm saying? I'm fat. I'm already expecting those coming in hot. I'm old. I'm already expecting those coming in hot. I already expect these things. It ain't nothing I ain't never heard before. Shit, in my real life, like I got homies, y'all. We talk shit. I talk mad shit to my homies, and they talk mad shit to me. Like, you don't think they rock me for being an old fat bitch? You don't think my homie didn't call me on Mother's Day like, bitch, you still alive? Like, I'm used to that shit. That's not a problem for me. It's the... Man, it's a lot. If you are trying to do something to somebody else to cause them physical harm or like changing their life in some sort of way, like getting put in jail or getting kicked out of their home or fired, like if you're doing this extra shit because of some words they said on YouTube, somebody said words to you, somebody typed in a chat words to you, it's got you so you feel so disrespected, you feel so you have to vindicate or have vengeance to reach out into the real world and touch them. I can understand if it's someone that's like stalking you, doing the most to stalk you. People use that word loose around this bitch too. Just because you say hi don't make you a fucking stalker. But if someone is legitimately stalking you, I understand reaching out into the real world to the police for that shit. I get it, I do. If someone's showing up at your house, I get all that. But if some bitch was like, bitch, that's why, fuck you, whore, and your man this, your kid this, and your like, I gotta show up now. I gotta go show up now. I'm not doing that. I'm not. I'm just not. And like I said, I'm not finna fight. I can't fight. I ain't too old to fight because there are plenty of 52-year-old women out here getting it in. Apparently, not well, but still out there. I just ain't fight. I ain't finna, girl. You know how, Marina, you gonna come pick me up, girl? When I get on the floor? A Night Queen, that sounds like a lot of work. A new channel, new people. I don't. Girl, I just got tired thinking about it. I just exhaled. Did you hear me? I just did a Whitney. I was like, new channel, new people. Oh, man. Thank you, Marina, for picking me up. Night Queen was just going to leave me there. She was just going to dance right over me. Like, okay, Night Queen, I'll give you another example, like with Rob Rack. Rob Rack pulled a gun out on his live stream daily. He pulled that gun out more times than he pulled like anything else, liquor, weed. We saw that goddamn gun repeatedly. Right, Marina? Right, Night Queen? Do I have to now go to Rob's house and retaliate because he pulled a gun out of me on YouTube? I gotta fly to Cali, locate the man. Well, first I gotta dox the man. Then I gotta locate the man. Then I gotta fly to Cali and knock on his door and be like, oh, you pulled a gun out of me on YouTube? Like, what the fuck are we doing right now? Really? Like, come on, man. Some bitch said some shit about your kid you didn't like, and now we gotta fight? It's trash. It's disgusting, and it shouldn't have happened to you. I'm sorry, but we gotta fight now? No. No. And then I noticed this too recently. Yeah, I'm just gonna run my mouth. Kind of, it's too late now. I really don't give a fuck. To be honest, I'm past give a fuck, y'all. I passed it up a couple of weeks ago. It's kind of one of the reasons why I stopped going live. Anyway, I've noticed there's a lot of underdeveloped AARP members around this bitch. You know, when you're in your 20s, you know what I'm saying? Your brain is just developing. You're learning what you like, what you don't like. You're going to college and picking a career. You may get married. You may have some children. So you're just establishing, right? Run out of a lot of emotions in your 20s. It's the best food you ever had. It's the best head you ever had. It's the best pussy you ever had. It's the best weed you ever smoked. The funniest movie you ever saw. Love the hardest. It was the worst heartache. It was the most, right? In your 20s, you run a fucking emotion. Everything is, so emotional. Then you get in your 30s and you get a little settled. And your brain starts to, your emotions start to catch up to your brain. Right? Not quite, but they're ascending, okay? They're on their way. Once you hit 40, for those of you who haven't, spoiler alert, by then, your emotions and your fucking brain, your logic, your ability to reason should be fully developed and should fully match. When you were 8 and somebody talked about your mama, you might fight them or cry and run home and be like, oh my God, he's talking about my mom. When you're 12, somebody at school's talking about your mom, you might take off on them, right? You might take off on them. I have 3 sons. I raised 3 sons. And I promise you, it was a problem for each and every one of them when somebody says something about their mama. But you see, I have a developed mind and the ability to teach my children that words are fucking retarded. Those words didn't change shit in our house. Those words didn't make me lose any sleep. Those words didn't mean shit. Anything they ever said about their mama didn't matter. Tell them motherfuckers next time, say that shit to her. Tell them motherfuckers knock on my door and say the shit to my face. Tell them motherfuckers your mama will slap them in the fucking mouth. To possibly losing your freedom. It's just, over words is just completely ridiculous to me. If you have a mind that is developed, a 40 plus mind should be fully fucking developed and have the ability to put rational thought above emotion. If you are 40 plus and still running on emotion, you are underdeveloped. Flat out. I am sorry. I said it. I hate to break it to you. I hate to be the one to burden you with this info. You are supposed to be able to run on logic and not fucking emotion. Emotion is for teenagers. Whew. Where's my fan? I made me a fan, y'all. Oh, some more shit I was up in here painting. Y'all don't know. I made me a little hand fan. Kind of like the ones at church, but without the stick, the wooden stick on it. Fuck all that. I ain't finna put no stick on it. But mine's in the shape of a sunflower. It's pretty dope. Y'all hear it? I know y'all hear it. Ooh, let me hit this vape marina. Ooh, and I got it worked up. Some silly shit, man. This app is supposed to be, of course, educational. What are the other ones? What's the 401k 7029? What is it? Y'all know the disclaimer. Shit, entertainment and education, all that shit. But it seems to me there's a lot of dating. This shit's being used for a lot of dating. Go to Tinder. Go to eHarmony. Ain't there some farmers and shit? Like, go over there. This shit is a storefront. It's a free storefront for you to run your business. YouTube is giving you a free storefront. You can add, there's free flyers. You can put up shorts. There's all kinds of free advertising you can do. It's a free storefront for you to sell your product, whatever that product is. Yeah, motherfucker. I'm going live. I'm going live. I'm going live. Ugh. Cash apps. There's a bigger picture here than cash apps, y'all. There really is. But I ain't the one to tell it to you. Then it's getting harder and harder for me to talk in anybody's chat, to be honest. Because everybody's mad at each other. And most people don't give a fuck. For the most part. Most people don't care. Like if I see, like say, if I see Grit in Marina's chat and I'm mad at somebody, I'm just mad at everybody, and now it's fuck Grit. I'm blocking him in my chat. Get him out of here. That's happened to me before. You know what I'm saying? Over in the conscious community. Where a dude, I had a wrench on this dude's channel and a wrench on a chick's channel, and they were going back and forth. And I go to both channels. I'm not getting involved. You know what I'm saying? I'm just peace. My little fingers, my innocent little fingers in the chat, peace. You know, they get sniped and shit. They don't get no respect. Dude's mad that I'm still over there, and took my wrench and told me to kick rocks and go the fuck back over there. Like that's an underdeveloped mind. You understand? Because that man is 40 plus, running on emotion. I wasn't on her channel talking about you, just like I wasn't on his channel talking about her. But his emotional ass, sir, do better. Sell your product. It's a free storefront. And then, if you show YouTube that people really want to buy your product, YouTube will start cutting you a little check, let you run little ads and shit, in addition to whatever else you got going on. It's a free storefront. Do you know how many people in the 80s would have loved a free storefront to run their business with the ability to have flyers that will reach the planet? And they ain't got to leave their house. A little flyers that will reach the globe. In the 80s. Good Lord. Y'all ain't even using it right. Y'all ain't taking advantage of it correctly. I know y'all are like, you ain't either, bitch. Well, that's not why I use it. Shut up. We ain't talking about me. Focus. Shit. Whew. I gotta go to the dentist tomorrow. Oh, dentist. Jesus. The doctor tomorrow, y'all, for my ear. They, remember I told y'all a while back, they told me I had the vertigo. So tomorrow's the big day. They go on my head and tell me what's going on. What's going on? Up and down. Up and through down. Let me see what y'all got going on. YouTube High School, think about utilizing this platform to make... No, they're not Marina at all. Hey, Cupana. Good night. I've been working on my ABC still, Marina. I think I got it down pretty good. The grand boy, when I put him on, you know, he's still learning the regular ABC. I'm sorry, I don't want to say regular. The English ABCs. He's good up to about elephant. After elephant, he can say frog, but then the rest of the shit, it just kind of turns into, you know, because the alphabet's a song. You know, it's A, B, C, D. So you hear him going, like he's making the he's making the sound of the beat, but he ain't really. There's no real. We're working on it. That's my grand boy. Mm-hmm. When I turn on the Spanish one, he looks at me like, "What's?" He'll be looking at that like tennis. So he'll be looking at the TV and then looking at me, like, "All right." I'm like, "Yeah." In Spanish too. Grandma don't fuck around. I know the alphabet and sign language too. You see, I'm bilingual. Is really what I am. You know. The vertigo grit, you know. I'm Marina, my email scrolling at the bottom, babe. Can you not see? If you can't see the bottom of the screen, it's scrolling there, along with my Cash App. Feel free to hit both. And feel free, hit the like button. All that. Like, share, subscribe. Let's go. I'm coming back, y'all. When I come back, cammed up, I said within the next month or so. I'm gonna take the channel more seriously and be going live more often. And oh, it's sorry, it's Shabo and this bitch, but it's not spelled that way. It's INDISBISH. That's a Gmail. At the Gmail. Now that I found this unlawful website, new search engine to find my movies at, I'll be able to watch more of the movies that are out now in theaters. But I still want to talk about older movies too. I don't, I want to just talk about the current shit because the idea here isn't for just to be for me to talk. Eventually I would like y'all want the fuck I want. God damn, I keep repeating it to the same six of you motherfuckers. Y'all know what I want. Give me what I want. I just got to keep at it, man. It'll be okay. Cocaine Bear. Is that about a woman? Is that about a woman, Cubana? The first Peter Pan movie with what's her name? Julia, the Sound of Music broad. Oh no, Night Queen. I've never seen Cocaine Bear from the 1910s. There's this channel I found on YouTube. I can't remember the name of it, where they show all these old black and white movies. They're pretty good. It's pretty good. I watched when I was bored one day and stoned. I watched this movie called I Passed for White. It was about this light skinned woman who was passing for white, and it was black. It's an old movie. I would say 40s maybe, but she was passing for white, and she had got a white man, and he was her boot thing. He was a musician or some shit, and she was passing, and then she saw her cousin at the club, and her cousin's black as fuck, and the white man that she was kicking it with was like, "Why was you talking to that black dude?" She was like, "Ah," played it off and shit. And then later, she discovers she's pregnant and shit, and then somehow it came out that he discovered that she was black, and he was like, "What?" And he left her ass. He left her. It was a terrible movie, but I watched it. Did you see the movie, Morena? The one I'm talking about? Right? I Passed for White. Yeah. I liked it. I like the music from the older movies. It's nothing extra. It's just, there's no auto-tune. There's no, like the sound effects of a man walking across the floor was actually a man with some shoes on his hands, stomping on the floor. It wasn't CGI or, any type of soundboard. I don't know. I like that about older movies. Ooh, Marina, if you could see my room, grrr. The only thing left to do is the ceiling. And I got to get some more trim. I ran out of trim, girl. It's only, it's crazy. When I purchased all these things to do my room, the paint, the frog tape, the trim, the primer, rollers, all the shit. Bitch, I don't know how to paint. All that shit. I had it in a corner of the room sitting there. And how much I paid for it, I know that if I had paid someone to paint my room, it would be fucking bonkers compared to what I paid for all that shit that was sitting in the corner. It really would have been bonkers if I paid someone to do it. I think I did I even painted the windowsills, y'all. I don't fuck around. We got it in. I'm looking around. See, y'all wouldn't know that if I cammed up. I'm gonna. I'm getting these pictures. As soon as I get these poster frames, I hang up my little posters. I got an idea. Okay, so the specific wall that I plan on sitting in front of when I go live on the YouTubes. how can I explain? Okay, so that wall, there's a space for 3 different posters. I'm putting posters all in my room. I'm framing movie posters, and I'm putting them all in my room. But 2 of the posters, well, oh god, I already had the Kramer from Seinfeld hanging above my television, and he ain't fucking going nowhere. So the Kramer will still be there. So on the other side of the walls, I still have, space for 2 posters on either side. So I can always alter the posters, and I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. Every now and then, I'll just alter the poster behind me. I only have room on my walls for 6 posters, so it will be changed between these 6 posters. Between these 6 posters, but sometimes changing up behind me, boom, you get a new view. I'm not going to tell y'all. I might have told y'all already, but I might not have. I'm not going to tell y'all, although it'll just be a surprise when I cam up. Pow, behind me, and then maybe a few months later, pow, look who's behind me now. See what I'm saying? I'm cheesy as fuck, I know. That's because my brain is developed. You see? I'm 52. You see? I act accordingly. There was this one time, this was a while back, my 2 older sons were, how old were them fools? Maybe 16, 17. Definitely in high school. Definitely in high school. And me and my boyfriend at the time had got into an altercation. We got into a fight. I don't know why I said altercation. We got into a fight. We were just drunk and wilding. And he was trying to pull his car out of the parking lot. We got into a fight before we got... All right, Jesus Christ. We was at the bar, got into a fight, got to the house. I hopped out the car. We were still yelling and screaming. Woke up my kids. They heard the shit. I have 4 kids. But at the time, my 2 oldest ones, like I said, were in high school. Woke up all the kids. They heard us arguing. And then he said something. I don't remember what he said. And the parking lot to my building was gravel. So I picked up a handful of rocks and I started chucking them at his car because fuck him. And then he jerked the car really hard and was trying to run me over. But I kept ducking behind his pole. So he would back up and he was trying to run me over. This is the second time I've had a dude try to run me over with his car, y'all, in my life. I don't know what that is. But anyway, he was trying to run me over with his car. My sons came the fuck outside and was finna handle it. You know what I'm saying? And dude sped the fuck off. That is what sons are supposed to do. Sons are supposed to protect their mother. I was in fucking danger. This fool was trying to hit me with his goddamn car. My sons came out to aid their mother. That's what they're supposed to do. I remember another time when I was younger. Not too young, in my 30s, I would say. It was this broad that I have beef with from time to time in my area. I used to run into her from every now and then, and sometimes our encounters would get heated and some yelling and screaming. This one time, I was in a bar, again. She was phony as fuck. This bitch is phony as fuck. Get out in the parking lot, I'm about to leave. She comes out with her friends. They about to jump me. It was like 7 of them. And if you count her, 8. I knew some of them too, which was fucked up. But at no point, while those 8 bitches were standing there, spitting and frothing and talking shit, did it ever occur to me to call my sons to come help me. My teenage sons to come help me. I've had to pull up on people before. Only a couple times. It hasn't been a lot. I can't imagine saying, come on, kids. Let's go towards the danger. Come on, children. Come with mother towards the fucking danger. You're supposed to remove your children from danger. Not willingly, knowingly run them towards the fucking danger. whether that child is a teenager or that child is in your womb. You're supposed to protect your children. And any woman with a fully developed mind that isn't running on emotion would know that. They would know that. There's a lot of underdeveloped shit going around this app. And it's in all kinds of sectors, y'all. I go into a lot of sectors. You know, I'm not limited to any. I can't even tell you how many places I go. And whew, man, the white people ain't no better, y'all. They got a lot. It's a lot of underdeveloped shit on this here application. All right. I can't imagine. There is no world in which I would willingly take my children towards the danger. And they're all grown now. They're grown-ass men, and I have a daughter. They're all adults. But I still wouldn't point them towards the danger. Like, it's supposed to be your job. Like, that's the one thing. You're if you give birth, not everybody, is supposed to be a mother, but if you give birth, you're supposed, it's just like it's supposed to come natural. You get these, the chemicals and the juices and the endorphins and all that shit that pops in your body away from the danger. That was some fucking crazy shit. I don't give a fuck about those women's beef. I don't know either one of those women. I don't got a personal beef with either one of them. Don't care. I really don't care. They can fight every day, all day. If they want to put it on YouTube, I'm going to fucking comment on it. Don't put it on YouTube. Like right now, all the shit I'm saying, somebody can fucking comment on it. That's what it... Okay. I'm just saying. Don't put it on fucking YouTube. But, come on, man. Come on, man. I'm not even going to comment on it, whether she was jumped or she wasn't jumped, who won, who didn't win. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't. I don't care if she was jumped. She shouldn't have went there. Trigger told her, ain't that what he said on his live earlier? I don't know if y'all even know who this is, but Trigger told her earlier, he told her not to go. She went anyway. She went, she knew what it was. She knew there was a car. She's got a bunch of bitches in the car with her. People. He said people. Sorry. She went anyway. She knew there was a chance she could get jumped. Grown-ass people doing grown-ass shit should have left their kids at the house. Should have left your kids at the house. Or you shouldn't have went at all. Your fully developed mind should have been like, oh, these emotions and words are silly. This is just an application. I can always turn it the fuck off. What? Come on, man. Do better. When I first saw it, I didn't know if the male in the video was a fully grown male or if it was a child. I didn't know. I just saw, like, holy shit, what's going on? OMG. They're wilding. I was very disappointed that they didn't go to the woods thing. A whole lot of woods. Like, y'all, just a week ago, y'all was in the building right there with the ring and the boxing gloves and the audience. Y'all was right there. Both of y'all was right there a week ago. What are y'all doing right now? What are y'all doing right now? Which, by the way, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, there was a fight on Mo 3 Day at a Whole Lot of Woods event. That's the name of the man who put on the event, Whole Lot of Woods. It was a boxing event. It was really good. And I know a lot of people filmed it, and there's a lot of footage of it if you go to the Mo 3 sector. But if you go to What's Up Cynthia, if you go to her channel, the best footage I was in her chat like, what the fuck camera are you using to film this shit? Because everybody else that was showing it was gritty, it was pixelated, they were moving all around. A lot of people were showing their face instead of the fight. Like, come on, man. No. What's up, Cynthia? I'm in her chat like, oh my god. She said it was just an iPhone. She said it's just my iPhone 10. I was like, bitch, you're a cat. Like, that's some fancy ass shit that you got laser beamed on the side of your brain with a special app that you can work from home with your phone. Somebody's tapping in. No, bitch. She said, if you know what you're doing. I love editing, and that was her jam. I'm telling you, if you want to see that fight, and there was many. There wasn't just one fight. There were several fights. And what she did was she streamed them as the as they fought. She streamed it, and then she cut it off after that because she didn't record any of the goofy shit that was going on outside the fight. It was solely just the fights. She did a really good job. What's up, Cynthia? She doesn't even know me. She doesn't know anything about me. She doesn't know I exist, other than I was in her chat that night. So I'm not like, what are they, clout chasing? That's the thing, right? Clout chasing. I'm clout chasing. I'm clout chasing. To that lady, I guess. But do go check her shit out, man. She had some great footage. Right, Big O? Did you see it? My phone keeps bugging out with the chat. Night Queen, I'm gonna look into that. Night Queen, the original Peter Pan, is that the one with Julia Childs? No, not Julia Childs. That's the cook lady. What's her name? What's the Sound of Music lady's name? Come on, man. Where's my phone? Oh, it's in my. That's funny. Julia. Oh man. The original Peter Pan. The original Peter Pan movie. Jesus Christ. Alright. I swear there was a movie with that lady. What's her name? Let me look it up this way. The Sound of Music. What? What you talking? Julie Andrews. God damn it. Who, didn't she make a Peter Pan, a version of Peter Pan? I could be bugging. I could be mixing her up with some other bitch. Oh, Marina, you got it. I didn't even notice Marina. I'm just... La la la. Am I bugging? I don't know. For some reason, I remember her dressing as Peter Pan, and then, of course, Robin Williams. But I don't know anything. I could be wrong. I know I smoke weed. Shit. I was just checking in with y'all, let y'all know I was still alive. I've been over to Marina's a couple of times. I'm glad you're going back live too. You be going live late, girl. It'd be my sleepy time. Listen, grandma duty. I only have grandma duty 3 days a week. But grandma duty starts at 3 in the morning. Well, it don't start till 4, but I like to be up a little. I don't want to wake up. I like to be up for a minute. Take a couple pulls off my joint. 3 in the morning. So I'm up at 3 in the morning, and even the days that I don't watch my grandboy, I'm still on that sleep schedule. So that's what it is. Marina, I be sleep. I miss a lot of good shit too, man. I'll tell you what. A lot of shit goes on. Good shit goes on while I'm asleep. That's when the best shit goes on. Shit. The 70s, right, Marina? Big O is an op, Marina. Don't give him your link. Big O's an op. That's what I heard earlier. Who was that was saying that about you, Big O? I'm going to try to remember. You know what? I don't even know who said it about you, Big O. I know he said that you're an op because you be on you got a wrench on ZX's channel, Glitter Boots' channel, and that you are also running back and telling Glitter Boots and our cook all the business. Oh yeah, that dude. Yeah, that's the dude. Yup. He said you're an op, Big O. Why do you say that about you, Big O? I've been seeing you on this app for 2 years, almost. You were one of the ones I seen right away. And you know, I've known you to be nothing but really, really friendly to the ladies. I don't think I've ever seen you get into an argument. Not saying that you haven't. I haven't seen it. You're just I was here trying to get some pussy. You're just a truck driver out here, you know, trying to spread your seed. Like you truck drivers do. You motherfucking truck drivers. You're an op. That's alright, Big O. You know, I don't know that man. But I hear that that's old girl's new love interest. And that speaks volumes for him. That speaks to his character. And she tried to say, she put all kinds of, she thought it was a catfish, I was paralyzed. So coming from him, it's not going to stick, Big O. Don't you worry about that. People know you. Your rep is solid, Big O. Don't worry about that shit. Have you? I don't know. I've never seen his name before. I've never seen him anywhere until recently. You know, with oh girl, and it's a strange name. All right, Big O, don't stalk Marina. All right, Marina, let me see if I got a little something. Let me see. Oh, Lord, my laptop is dying. That's a cue. That means I've been running my mouth for long enough. And y'all, don't look. Don't look. Don't look. I swear I just charged this bitch. Did y'all look? I bet y'all did. Big O, don't look. Big O, I know you just saw my ass and everything. Stop looking, Big O. Okay. Herbal juice. Oh, this charger cord, man. This bad. I told y'all that my laptop is old as... God damn it. What are you doing now? My laptop is old as shit. So the cord... to charge the... I was reading the chat. It's all man's over there. That one dude over there, he be tripping. I didn't catch his name. He was tripping. The cord to my laptop, it's been coiled and coiled and coiled the same way for so many years that it won't fucking uncoil. So it bends this weird way. It's a whole fucking thing with this laptop. I'm still here. Yeah, it seems like there's like this... I've noticed it the past, I'd say maybe, I don't know, 3 months or so, roughly. This, like, dark cloud over YouTube. Jesus Christ. Be tripping. That one man, he was bugging Cubana. I wish I could remember his name. I learned. I'm telling y'all. Let me impress you. I might have to start over, but don't judge me. Let me see if I got it. Blood Moon judged me the last time, Moreno. Just so you know, I'm not sure if Blood Moon is male or female because I've only encountered them a couple of times over there on your channel. But Blood Moon judged me pretty hard with my what I'm about to do right now. I was like, oh man, I'm trying. Trying. Oh, it's a she. Okay. I didn't know if it was a male or female. She was like, eh. I was like, oh. Hold on. I'm folding up my little blanket. Okay. It was in my way. Bam. Are you ready? I have to sing it to the beat. Just like you would any alphabets, goddammit. Are you ready, Morena? Are you ready, Cubana? To be impressed? Sorry, I'm shifting around. Okay. Whew, Lord, reaching for the cord was a mission. Let me break out my fan. Oh, hamper. Whew, shit. Okay. Are you ready? Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, O, K, L, M, N, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Huh? Fuck with me. Fuck with your girl! Ha ha! Mm-hmm. Fuck with your girl. Mm-hmm. Nice. Thank you, Big O. Yay! Yay! Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm working on a grand boy, man. We're working on it, man. I already know how to speak a little Spanish. I told you I lived in Tucson when I was younger, and right now I live in flipping Little Puerto Rico / Little Dominican Republic / Little Cuba. It's heavily Hispanic in this area. It's not only Hispanic, but it's a lot of Puerto Ricans around here. Just put it this way. Chickens run through my shit all the time. Listen, my neighborhood, you will see a goddamn drive-by, a fucking hooker, a church, a full-blown church out in a parking lot, some goddamn chickens running by, and you'll hear some goddamn Future. I don't know any new rappers, I'm sorry. Some Little Yachty playing in the background. Like, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on, man. But yeah, chickens be running around this bitch. But yeah, they shot through my house last year. Not sure who did it. Bullet came flying through my shit. You know, I had to have been asleep when it happened because I didn't see it or hear it. I just noticed a hole in my fucking one of my pictures one day, and it wasn't there like 2 days before that because we had just washed the walls. We had just took all the pictures down and washed the walls and put them back up. That's why I was even looking at the picture to begin with. I was like, oh, look at the wall, it's all clean and shit. And I was like, wait a minute. What the fuck is that? What? So we followed the trajectory of that bitch. It took us a couple of days to find it. Found it because of a broken mini blind. Just one of the little blades in a mini blind. Brand new mini blinds was cracked. And my son was like, Ma, why is this mini blind cracked like that? And I was like, I don't know. Boom, found the bullet right in the window frame in the kitchen. So, if someone would have been standing in the kitchen doing dishes, which people stand in the kitchen and do dishes all the fucking time, that's what the sink is for. Somebody would have got shot right in the fucking head. It would have been a straight headshot. Right through their fucking, right up. And then, you know, you go outside and there might be a nice church going on. Saturday church. I think they're Jehovah's Witnesses. And then right here we got the little African market. Listen, man, it's a lot going on. Cubana, you had a rooster? What was his name? Don't lie, you had one. I know some curse words. What? Listen, Morena, I have my one friend, God, I haven't seen him in years. That was my dude. His name is Ruben. And Ruben is, what was Ruben? I think Ruben, I want to say Ruben was Dominican. I could be wrong, though. But he spoke with a real attractive man. Real, Papa, Papi, all that. Anyway, he spoke with a real thick accent. But he spoke English really well. But it was a real thick accent. So every time I seen him, he called, "Hey, cabrona!" I'm like, "Cabron!" That's how we spoke. That's how we speak to each other. I don't give a fuck where we are. I ain't seen this man in 10 years. As soon as I see him, I bet you he goes, "Cabrona!" And I go, "Cabron!" It won't matter where the fuck we are. That's my dude. That's my partner, Ruben. He was making fun of this white boy one time, and this white boy, little ginger white boy. And when he gets mad, he would turn real beet red, like his whole flesh and everything. And he was like a little tiny person. And he would get mad and turn beet red. And Ruben seen him get mad one day and was like, Ruben was like, you think you're a Galila? And the white boy was like, what did he just say? I'm like, he said you look like a Galila. What the fuck you mean? You ain't hearing me? He was like, what is he saying? I'm like, he's calling you a gorilla, fool. He's saying you think you're a Galila. Like, how hard was that to understand? Trust me, that white boy forever, if I see him, Galila! Galila! I miss Ruben. That was my dude. So yeah, Marina, I know some cuss words. Mama bicho. Mau mau. I know some shit. The rooster, Cubana. My neighbor upstairs from me, in the last place I lived in, she had a rooster. And the people behind us, this Puerto Rican family, they were fighting them, though. They were fighting them. They had a huge, what do you call it? You put the chicken coop. They had this huge coop. It was like condominiums. It was like coops on coops on coops. There was like one at the top. It was like the what do you call it? The spot in the hotel. All the way at the top. That floor. Yeah, they had, man, they would be back there fighting them and shit. I'd be peeking over the fence. Sometimes their chickens would come in my yard. They would hop the fence. They would hop on top of their coops and then hop in my fence. And my cat would be back there trying to fuck them. Swear to God they killed my cat, bro. I swear to God they killed my cat. All of a sudden my cat just stopped coming home one day. And I swear it was because they caught him back there trying to kill their chickens. He would hop over their fence because he saw them hop on our side. So he was like, oh, okay. Right, international. I'm sorry. Have you ever been to a cockfight, Marina? I've been at one. It was boring. It wasn't that exciting for me. I've been to hella pit fights, so I'm up front. And I am one of these people that enjoy it. I'm sorry. I know that that's controversial. And a lot of people don't like it. And it's, they think it's cruel and inhumane and all that shit. I promise you, if you have two dogs that love the fight is awesome. And I'm not talking to the death. I don't like that to the death shit. But if you have even one of the dogs doesn't want to fight, or it isn't in them, it's not a good fight. It just isn't. I've only been to one to the death fights, and I didn't like that shit at all. Like, y'all are killing me with this shit, man. Y'all ain't gotta kill him. You see he lost. He ain't gotta die. Get your money and go. Don't call Marina. I told you about that Puerto Rican man that had that pig in my mom's basement. Well, shared basement. Girl, the wildlife. I hope y'all see this movie though. It was really good. I might watch that shit again. I really did like it. I might watch it tomorrow. Why you? Oh my God! What I say, Marina? What I say? I said something. She OMG'd me. That's ironically the first three letters of the unlawful site that I found. It starts with the O and the M and the G. And then, if I could fill in the rest of it for you, it would be the second part of Netflix. Put it together. Girl, yeah, I'm telling you, man, I see a lot of shit around here, Morena, and it's not just Hispanic people. I live around some hillbillies too. Listen. So the area I live in, back in a long time ago, it used to be white people, but it used to be like a lot of hillbillies, hill folk, West Virginia, like hill folk, like coal miners and shit, hill folk. And so the time's gone by, and the black and brown are moving in. There's still little pockets of those people. They ain't letting go. They're here too, and they're not shy. at all. You know what, Big O? The site I was just talking about has the new John Wick on it, but I haven't seen John Wick 3. So I feel like I can't see 4 yet until I see 3. That's just how I feel. I need to see 3 first. So I gotta look 3 up, and then I'll watch 4. Because I really liked 1. 1 was great. I told y'all before I didn't think it was gonna be, but it was good. And 2, I saw 2, but to be honest with you, I kind of don't remember the storyline. I really don't. I'll have to rewatch it. Hey Juju, you do need to watch this movie. Girl, let me tell you something, Marine. In the summertime around this bitch, that combination is wild. And I'll tell you what's even wilder, Marina, when you see them hanging together. They'll be hanging together in the front lawn and shit, drinking beer, talking shit. It's great when they mingle, man. I love it. And then, you know, I don't know what they do in New York. We were talking about it, or wherever the fuck you live now, Marina, or wherever the fuck any of y'all live now. But here in Cleveland, in summer, it's like usually in like August, they do the Puerto Rican Day Parade, but it's a weekend. It's like a Puerto Rican weekend. And because I live in the heart of it all, man, you just smell all the good foods in the air, and you hear all the music, and everybody's got a goddamn flag on their car, and it's a wonderful thing. And all the Puerto Rican ladies come out in their little bitty summer dresses, and all the black men try to chase them, and all the Puerto Rican men get mad. That's how it goes in Puerto Rican Day around here. Mm-hmm. Just like that. They be mad as fuck too. My homies. I told y'all that I have a core group of homies. Like there's 3 of them, but 4 adjacent. So these 4 homies that I've known for 30 plus years, which were my road dogs pretty much all day every day for many years. They're black men. So I learned a lot about men hanging with these dudes on a regular, and they would always ask my advice, and it was kind of like a mother-sister thing, if you will. So at times it would be like, "Ma, help me," or "Sis." I mean, it just depended upon the situation. But them motherfuckers, they love Puerto Rican Day. They love the Puerto Rican Parade. Them motherfuckers have gotten into more altercations after the Puerto Rican Day Parade. I'm like, why y'all keep going down there messing with their women? Like, man, they be having them thick thighs. You seen them skirts? I'm like, y'all know I don't watch the women's asses. I'm sorry. But yeah, the brothers, they be on the Puerto Rican lady. Oh yeah, Cubana. I live in Cleveland. The West Indian Day Parade. Juju. In Cleveland, on the other side of town, in the summer, they have hella parades. On my side of town, you get St. Patrick's Day and Puerto Rican. That's it. But on the other side of town, they have all kinds of like African Day parades and festivals and shit. I wouldn't doubt they probably would have some sort of, what'd you say, West Indian? Is that what you said? Jesus Christ, where'd I go? Where'd you go? Probably on the other side of town. But I tell you what, we noticed this summer, since people are starting to come outside and carrying on, there's a lot of Africans in my area that have been moving in. Also, there's a huge Syrian population forming back when they were refuging from their country. Cleveland built a little, I guess, it's not a shanty town, like a little projects, if you will, for the refugees of Syria. So there's a little Syrian population there. And then the African population is, we're starting to see a lot of Africans in this area also. So we're a melting pot right here in my area. Like this immediate area, like seriously, you can find anything around here. Like we got it. You name it. Yeah, Morena, everybody's Irish on St. Patrick's Day around here. Just like everybody's Puerto Rican. Unless you're a brother trying to yell at a Puerto Rican lady in public in front of her cousin. Jesus Christ. I've never been to Congo. I'm jealous. You know, Juju, I am Irish as fuck. Like, by blood. I'm Irish and German, to be exact. Um, girl. I will be here until next week telling you the drunk Irish St. Patrick's Day stories. Alright? My people go ham. I should say, my people go corned beef. Alright? My people go corned beef on that ass. Alright? I never been to Mardi Gras. I'd like to go to Mardi Gras. You know, I'd like to travel places as crazy because of food. I'm fat, but like I want to go to Philly to have a cheesesteak, Chicago to get a slice. You know what I'm saying? Kansas City, I love that barbecue sauce. I'd like to go down there and sample some barbecue. There's some states I ain't going, so sorry. I was watching this show yesterday. I shared it on my community wall where they were talking about NAACP's. The NAACP put out a warning for black people not to travel to certain states, and the channel I was watching was talking about that, and I missed the top. I got to the 4. I don't know where they started. I think they did 10. So by the time I got there, they were on 4. And I'll tell you what, Florida was number 4. All right. What was before that, I don't know. Cleveland, Ohio was number 3. I was very devastated to find out that Ohio is on the NAACP's top don't travel to list for black people as number 3. But I'll tell you what was number 2, which I found to be hilarious. Number 2, was the South. That's it. All that cluster, all those states, all of those states are more unsafe than Ohio. The South. That's not funny to y'all. That the NAACP was like, don't go to Cleveland, and you really don't want to go to the South. Number 1 was Texas, by the way, which shouldn't shock any of us. But, yeah, I just thought it was funny that number 2 was the South. Well, Jesus. The South. I love Ohio. Ohio's great. We get all the seasons, which I like. I like all the seasons. Ain't nobody trying to terrorist attack us. We ain't got shit. We don't get no earthquakes. No tornadoes. Well, sometimes they do in the lower part of Ohio, but not too often. No tsunamis or hurricanes. We be chilling. Cubana, was it a great cheesesteak? See? My favorite chef is Lydia Bastianich. And she has 2 restaurants that I know of. One is in Philly, and one is in Kansas City. Now, I'm telling you, if I ever do a road trip, it will be just to go eat at her restaurant. I love to watch her shows, her cooking. She's really great. Italian food is not even my favorite food. But I just want to go eat something she put her hands in, man. I really do. I want to sit at the counter and watch her cook it. And then give it to me. And tell me stories. I love Lydia. I'm trying to go to New York and get me a chopped cheese. I still don't even know what the fuck a chopped cheese is, but I want one. I've never had a falafel. You can get one of those around here. But I feel like they're better in New York for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, I get it, Cubana. See, Marina, I gotta get the evidence that you said the shit. Boom. Fucking New Yorker. Right there. Y'all see that shit? Y'all see that shit? Y'all see that shit? A New Yorker. She's a New Yorker. Right there. Look at that shit. Mm-hmm. New York. Look at your representation. Mm-hmm. Oh shit, Marina, I ain't gotta go nowhere to do that. The bacon, egg, cheese, ketchup, and mayo. I ain't gotta go no. I do that right here already. Y'all don't know this about me. Maybe you do. I may have shared it. I talk a lot. The tomato is my favorite vegetable, fruit, whatever. And anyway, whatever you do to it is my jam. So, ketchup is my jam. So often I find I eat foods just because I want to have something to put ketchup on. Like I don't even really want the fries. I just want the ketchup. But you can't just eat a bowl of ketchup. I mean, you could, but it's probably not good for you. So yeah, I listen. I mix ketchup. I put ketchup on my bologna sandwiches. Ketchup and mayo on my bologna. That's how I get down. All right. Mm-hmm. I don't know what SPK means. Chopped cheese. I love beef bologna. You don't like beef bologna, Morena? Fry it up with some scrambled eggs? You're a hater. I don't like spam. Spam is disgusting. Um, I don't know how people eat that shit. I don't know how people eat that shit. My oldest son loves that shit. He's always frying it up or stir frying. I don't know what the fuck he be doing. And he's like, okay, I gotta go. I'm about to eat some spam. I'm like, oh my god, why? Throw it away. Throw it away. See, see, Marina. I cooked tonight. I had stopped cooking for a long time because of my situation, not being able to stand in the stove for very long. But um, I hooked up my little kitchenette in my room. I told you I painted a table. I painted me a little bench as my countertop. I got two induction burners and a brand new, set of frying pans and spatula and all that shit. So I've been cooking the past like month or so again. I still fucking hate cooking. I always fucking hated cook. Before though, I will say it's different now because before I had to cook for four kids, and occasionally a dude or two. But now, just cooking for me, and it is. I still hate to cook. I still hate it, but I did. I made me some fried chicken, little mashed potatoes and peas, mashed potatoes from scratch, not from the box. Although I don't mind them from the box. It was alright. I hate cooking. I made me some potato salad the other day. Oh my god, it was so good. I was so happy. I hate store bought potato salad. It is so. Except for that Amish shit. Have you ever had that Amish potato salad? For some reason, that's just bang bang. But anyway, I made my own the other day. I was so happy. I love potato salad. You know what, Marina? My mother loved to cook. She was an amazing cook. Southern shit, soul food. I told y'all this before. Like everything, like chitlins. Like she got it in. Hog maws. Her house was a house you ate. The whole neighborhood came on 4th of July, Thanksgiving. Like you just showed up and she would put a plate in front of you. But my mother didn't raise me. You know what I'm saying? I found her when I was 15 or so. So my experience with my mother, from 15 to I'll say 30, wasn't the best. I had a lot of anger for her, but we fought a lot and argued a lot, but I still came around, and I really should have Really, because I did watch her cook a lot. I really wish that I had inherited her love for cooking, because I just don't. I don't. It'll be edible. It ain't gonna be whack. It'll be dead. It'll be dead and have some salt on it. I washed it first. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it don't got that mother. My mother's little pa pa pa, whatever the fuck. She put the love in it. I think it was the love. She put the love in it. I ain't got no love in this shit. Just salt. Little seasonings, little Lowry's. That's what the fuck I got. Yes, you can, Cubana. But when you buy the induction burners, you need to read it to make sure that it does, because some of them don't. But for the most part, they do. Take any kind of pot or pan. But some of them don't, so make sure you read it. They're not expensive. I got these two cheaper ones to match my room. But I would say that it would probably be better to get one for the purpose of cooking instead of being cute. Because although these two I got are cute, they match my room. One's like an aqua green, kind of like the cinder block I painted. And the other one's red, just because it matches the pots and pans I got. You know, it's really difficult to fry things in it. Like, you have to fry. Like, it took me a long time to fry these 3 chicken breasts. I cut them in half, you know what I'm saying, into 6 pieces. And it took a long time. You cannot crowd the fucking pan. So I'm thinking if maybe I got a better induction burner, it might, I don't know. But it's cool. It does everything. It boils, you know. I made mashed potatoes. And the pots and pans that I bought, the inside is white. It's that stainless steel. I don't know what it is, but it's white. The insides. Love it. I like the idea of cooking. Cubana. I paid $33 for the aqua one, and the red one was $44. It was $10 more. I don't know why, but they had some better ones for like 100. You're looking at like 120, $140 for like a double burner one. They have bigger ones that are 4 burners and whatnot, but these two I got are individual burners, so they're not attached to each other. Because I didn't want 2 burners attached to each other. Because of my situation, I need some space. But yeah, they have all kinds, girl. I did a lot of research. They're cute. They serve their purpose. No, go to Amazon, Cubana. Go to Amazon. They go all the way up to like 3 grand. They have some crazy ones. But yeah, like a decent one, 120, $140. I'm about to start selling fucking induction burners now. Alright, y'all. I don't even know how long I've been up here. I didn't even look. Almost 2 hours? Are you fucking kidding me? No way. I'll say the last 15. I've been up here 2 hours, y'all. By myself. No way. Oh, add to cart. Cubana. I recently found this app called Temu. 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 It's kind of like Shein. It's the same as Shein. Girl. My shit should be here in a couple of days. I'm going to see. I just spent $30 just to see, you know what I'm saying, what's good in the hood with this app. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. Supposed to get all kinds of perks and free gifts, and use it, Cubana. Check it out. It's pretty cool. They got a lot of shit on there, man. There's all kinds of spin the wheels, and if you send it to a friend, you'll get a discount, and pull a card, 25% off, and 10% off, and 60%. It's a lot of percent offs. But it's like the more you shop, the more you save. And they also, I believe they have that kind of like Fingerhut where you can make payments. I know that Shein does. With Shein, you can make payments on shit. I think. I like Temu. Girl, my add to cart Temu was insane. My Amazon isn't too bad. Amazon pissed me off recently, so I'm shunning them at the moment. Not like they give a fuck. I had ordered some shit from them. The posters, actually, for my wall. Um, and some other little shit. And then some of the shit came. Two posters came. Two of the posters came, and then the rest just didn't come. So I'm like, what the fuck? Go check it. And they froze my account for fraudulent behavior. They think that I stole my daughter's credit card because she used her credit card to pay for the shit. What, but from my account? She sent a picture of her goddamn everything to these people twice. It wasn't good enough. They're like, nah, bitch, nah. And they wouldn't give her money back. Like, they were going to have to give her fucking money back. Get the fuck out of here, right? Finally, they fixed it after like a month. And they're like, oh, our bad. Here's your posters. Goodbye. So fuck y'all. They keep sending me emails like, hey, girl, hey. And I'm like, nah, bitch, we broke up. Don't talk to me. Blocked. Fucking Amazon. We don't go together no more. I've moved on. I'm messing with Temu now. I seen some more interesting movies on that site I was telling y'all about. I'm gonna check them out. Like I said, a lot of it's not a lawful website, so new shit. I tried to watch Guardians of the Galaxy 3, man. I'm gonna have to find that somewhere else. Was she was she on there like, fuck this fuck this flat iron, I hate it. This teapot is whack. Those jeans make me look fat. Fuck you. That's funny. It's getting late. I gotta go to bed. I gotta get up in the morning and let these people poke in my head. I don't know what they're gonna tell me. I don't know anything about what they could tell me. The neurologist that I spoke with told me some shit about crystals in my ear and possibly some fluids, some inflammation. I don't know what's going on. I'll find out tomorrow, y'all. Hopefully, I don't got like stalagmites growing in my shit, or I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. I can't wait to do this thing I'm finna do to my cinder block. Y'all wasn't. I don't know if you was here for it, Cubana. I'll tell you because I'm about to leave. So my TV is sitting on two cinder blocks because I think it looks gangster. I've been painting my room and beautificationing my shit. The one cinder block, I painted it the seafoam blue. The other one, I'm about to wrap a beach towel, a hot glue gun, this motherfucking beach towel to the other cinder block because it is different shades of blue. One of those shades is matching the seafoam. It's gonna look fucking dope. I might post it on my goddamn community wall. I'll be painting some shit. Mm-hmm. No, you know what, Cubana? I do. Like I was saying earlier, I was in the backyard the past couple of weeks. Me and my kids been in the backyard, getting it in, weed whacking and raking, and I found a whole goddamn cinder block. It's kind of stacked up like a wall. It looks like the lady that lived here before had it as like a privacy wall, kind of like a mini privacy wall. A goddamn grave of cinder blocks, Cubana. So I could dust one off and take a picture of that before. And then show you you know what a cinder block looks like, Cubana? You need a picture? It's gray. It's dirty. It's gross. It's a cinder block. I might. I'm telling you, I'm about to paint all the cinder blocks in my backyard, y'all. I do not know what color, and I do not know why, what purpose they're going to serve. But there's about to be some colorful ass cinder blocks in my backyard. There's these bricks in front of my house that I live in an alley. So the front of my house, there's these bricks and a little fence to kind of block the front of my house off in case a car were to smack into my shit. I swear I'm finna paint those bricks. I'm about to just be painting shit, y'all. I just want to paint. Marina. Girl, I had some, I got a little herbal, I'm talking about it. I got a little herbal medication. I'm trying to stay up till my favorite YouTuber goes live, but I don't know if I'm gonna make it, man. My current favorite YouTuber. He doesn't know he's my favorite. Shh. But his ass, because he doesn't know me, really. I'm just in his chat. He doesn't know me. But he don't go live till like 1 in the morning, my time. I'm like, come on, man. I gotta get up at 3, man. But when I wake up at 3, he's still alive, usually. So I catch, I get in there. I am Cuban. I'm painting that shit, girl. I painted all kinds of shit, y'all. I even plant. I have a plant named Bertha. I've had a Bertha for a long time. Last year we put her into a new pot, a bigger pot. She's been in the same pot. I've had Bertha. Jesus Christ. It's a spider plant. I don't know the actual name of the bitch, but it grows really long. Her vines can go really long and they have. We had to trim her recently because she looked like she was struggling. My daughter was like 14 when I got Bertha, and she's 26 now. So that's how long I've had Bertha. Several clippings have been made of her. People got her all over. I got a Bertha Jr. in the window right now going. As soon as it gets big enough, I'm going to put it in a pot. But I even made a little plaque that says Bertha and stuck it in there. I'm telling you, I just be painting shit. I bedazzled Bertha. I made a little bedazzled little sign that says Bertha, taped a goddamn toothpick to it, and stuck it in her dirt. Fucking Bertha. Mm-hmm. I got a little, this little shelf that I'm going to use. Gonna have a little game corner for the grandbabes when they come over. So they can stop boring me with this bullshit they be watching on my TV. They take over my remote when they come. I don't even fight. I just hand it to them. And I'm forced to watch some bullshit that I really don't want to watch. So I can get some board games so we can play some games. But you have to keep in mind, I can't do much physical shit. But that's part of the thing. I'm going to get Twister just so I can be the official spinner. So they can fall around the floor and leave me the fuck alone. But then, I'm going to get some other games. Like Sorry, shit like that. Jenga. Little grandbabe's corner. Cubano, watch out for Big O. He's the ops. Goddamn ops. Almost 2 hours, y'all. So proud of me. I didn't think I was going to be up here long at all. Because I'm really, on the fence about this YouTube thing. People are so angry. So angry. I can't imagine someone saying, Rob, I've heard Rob Rack had the deadliest tongue and stayed on fucking demon time halfway through any one of his streams because of the alcohol intake. I've heard that motherfucker say some toxic shit. Some crazy shit to people. People said some crazy shit to him too, but that's not what I'm talking about. I can't imagine. I've been the brunt of some of that shit. Not too bad, but I've been the brunt of some of that shit. And I can't imagine be like, I'm coming to fuck you up now. I just can't. There's people that live in my area that I know that live in my city. Or in my area, like, I don't know, Juju's still here. Probably not. Who do y'all know that I know that lives? Anyway, there's people that live in my area. I couldn't imagine if they were talking shit and I just go, I'm coming over to fight you now. What? What? Not over words. Not over just words. I can see if somebody in your area or another area, I don't know, called your job and got you fired. That might be worthy of a punch in the mouth. Call CPS and got your kids taken away from you. That might warrant a road trip. But just words is silly. It's silly shit. Just words is silly shit. Underdeveloped. Probably going to get cussed out if any. But the good thing is, right now, nobody watches my channel. Nobody really knows that I have a channel, or they just don't want. Whatever. Nobody really watches my channel, so I'm probably not in any real danger of anybody even hearing me. But if they did, I stand on my shit. I meant every word of what the fuck I said. I stand in my shit. I've been seeing also a lot of white people get knocked down around here on this app. On this app. One by one, get knocked off. On some racist shit. Saying the N-word. Making a racially insensitive joke. They get knocked down one by one, man. I'm not afraid. I ain't worried. My rep is solid. My rep is solid. This one lady, she made a terrible decision. And she used a banana as a reference when she could have said any other thing, but she chose to say banana to a black woman. She's a white woman. And, you know, if you're going to be in black spaces, like I'm in black spaces. I've been in black spaces my whole fucking life. You have to be aware of certain shit. If you're in any space, if I'm in a Puerto Rican space, if I'm in a Arabic space, like you just, you have to know that certain shit is triggering or disrespectful, or has stigma attached to it. Like, if you don't, what the fuck are you? What are you listening to? What are you paying attention to when you're in the space? What are you fucking hearing? What are you doing here? Like, what the fuck? Be respectful, bro. Like, you can't say, oh, I didn't know. I see her all the time. I don't know anything about her personally. I only know her from one channel, actually. And she did try to come to Rob's shit one time a while back. But it was on some, she was trying to troll him on behalf of somebody else. But I don't know much about her personally at all. But I know that for the past year, at least a year, it's been about a year, I've seen her, you know, on that channel from time to time. And her boyfriend's a black guy, according to her, according to them, the guy, her, them. Bitch, you didn't know that saying that shit to that woman would be disrespectful? You could have told her to put a dick in her mouth. You could have told her to put a cactus in her mouth. You went with banana. You should have known, ma'am. You should have known. You should have known. You can't say, oh, I didn't know. That would be disrespectful. You knew. That's why you said it. You knew. There's this one white man I see at least once a month. I see this white man at least once a month. Fighting for his life. They sure do, Morena. They sure do. Fighting for his life on this motherfucking app. I mean, seriously, at least once a month, someone's trying to call him a racist. At least once a month. And you'll see him on, and he'll go, I've seen him for hours, just person after person coming up there and calling them every derogatory honky, you know, and he never fucking bends. And it's to the point where it's silly. It's silly at this point that you keep trying to make this man a racist. Like, it's just silly at this point. Like, cut it out. Unless you have evidence, like, shut up. Don't choke you on it. I can't light my little, I have a little happages that I had in the ashtray. Oh, I'm sorry. Older white people refer to joints as jizz. I know jizz means other things. Oh my god. The definition changes. Holy shit. I can't stand it. I heard two just in the past 3 days of words that don't mean the same thing as they used to mean. Three. Oh, three. So the drip, that's from a while back, a couple years back. The drip, for me, my generation, means a dude needs to take his ass to the hospital. But now it means something different. It means clothes and the way you look and your stilo, you're dripping. Good Lord. But I tell you what I heard the other day. I never heard it before, and like I said, it could be a generational thing. It could be a geographical thing. I don't know. But I heard the definition of mutt. Mutt. And from my understanding, my generation, my experience, mutt is a dog that is not a purebred dog. It's a dog that is made up from two different breeds of a dog, and they make a mutt. That's what a mutt is. And if you're using a derogatory term towards a person, it would be a person that is biracial, right? Made up of two or more races. And that was my definition of mutt. Am I tripping? That's what mutt always meant to me. No. Apparently, mutt now means a white woman who sleeps with a black man. So now I'm a mutt. So now I'm a mutt. Okay. That was one word. I was like, what? Jump. Getting jumped. The definition of getting jumped has changed, y'all. My definition of being jumped is if you're in a fight with someone and someone else also joins the fight, you are being jumped. That's a jump. I'm fighting you, Marina. Whoever's winning, we're fighting. And then Cubana decides to join in and start punching me upside my head. I'm being jumped. That is called a jump. Now, that's not what a jump is anymore. A jump is when a bunch of people dogpile on you. That is also a jump. But so was the first thing. So was the first thing. And now, I also heard, well, it wasn't really a definition redefined. It was more of this man was fighting to keep his definition, and they were telling him his definition was wrong, and he kept going, you kept hearing, you couldn't see him because he wasn't cammed up. He kept going, no, that ain't what it, wait. No, that ain't what it means. That ain't, no, what? Come, no, man. So, they were talking about sex, and they were talking about the difference between swingers and polyamorous, and then they were talking about the difference between a threesome, a train, and an orgy. And so this man, they were telling this man, he was like, yeah, me and my homeboy, we used to run trains on bitches all the time back in the day. And they were like, wait. You and your homeboy used to run trains on bitches back in the day? He was like, yeah. And they were like at the same time, he was like, yeah. And they're like, nah, bitch, that's a threesome. He was like, I ain't never had no threesome with my dude. Wait a minute. Tell us exactly what happened during this train. He was like, me and my dude knocked this broad off, and they were like at the same time in the room at the same time. That's a fucking threesome. A train is when a line of dudes take their turn. I fuck, then I fuck, then I fuck, then I fuck, then I fuck. Yeah. All of y'all at the same time is a threesome. Now, if you add another person to the threesome, it then becomes an orgy. 4 or more is an orgy. 3 altogether is a threesome. 1 at a time. If a chick is laying down and one dude after another, and another dude comes in, busts off, and another dude, that's a fucking train. This motherfucker was devastated to learn that all of the trains, in air quotes, that he's been running with his homie all these years were actually fucking threesomes. He's like, I ain't no fucking threesome with my homie. You're dead. You're dead. That shit had me dying laughing. Dying laughing. That brother was devastated. In his mind, you got him fucked up. They were still running trains. They even asked him details. They were like, so, when y'all were having the sex, was one of y'all fucking her while the other one was getting his dick sucked? And he was like, yeah, that's a threesome. That's a threesome, fool. You don't have to touch nobody else to be in a threesome. Man don't have to touch the man at all. As long as there's someone in between, it's a threesome. In his mind, a threesome meant that the men were fucking each other also. No, sir. No. But you can't sell him shit. Train. We're running a train. That shit was hilarious. The redefines are great. Right? The redefinitions, man. I just, sir, you can't make it. You can't make it a train, babe. You cannot. You can't. Cannot. All right, y'all. Go watch this movie. I did 2 hours. I'm very proud of myself. I'm going to be trying to go live more often. In the next month or so, I am going to cam up. I decided it is what it is. Y'all get to see my fat, beautiful, lovely face. I don't have crow's feet yet, y'all. But you'll be able to see. I promise I'll be giving you everything I promised. It will be white. It will be fat. It will be old. It will be me. Okay? So go watch this movie. It was friggin' amazing. You'll love it. You catch it on, it was YouTube, Google Play, and Amazon Prime. Let's finish. Alright, y'all. I'm about to get on out of here. Thank y'all for chopping it up with me, man. I just had to let y'all know I was still alive. Keep on and take your ass to sleep. Alright, y'all. Until next time. Peace. Sisu. It's called Sisu.